And then the next player I want to talk about is in the draft, Donovan Clingan. It's been rumored that he's worked out for the Hawks and that more than likely the Hawks are going to take Donovan Clingan at 1 and Alex Sarr goes to the Washington Wizards at 2. So real quick, Donovan Clingan, two-time national champion, tremendous college career. He has had foot injuries, which we know for bigs, it's not a good injury to have.
Yeah.
So I think there should be a little more concern about that. He sat out this year due to the foot injury. I think one of his biggest games was against Illinois. When he was on the floor, Illinois shot 5 for 38 in the whole game. And we saw his just rim protection and rim presence is huge. He's a good rebounder. So what are your thoughts of Donovan Clingan possibly going 1 to Atlanta?
I think it's more likely now. It's you kind of know what you're going to get. Like, he still has potential to get better, and he probably will in his NBA career. But I think for the Hawks, they desperately need defense, and he's probably the best rim protector. And, like, I feel like if the Hawks didn't get, like, the number 1 pick and it was more like a rebuilding team like the Wizards or, like, the Hornets or a team like that or Detroit, that they'd go Alex Sarr because of the potential. But since the Hawks got the number 1 pick, it seems that, like, Clingan is, like, the guy for them.
Mm-hmm. And Clingan, I think, is going to be a super solid center in the NBA. I think if he goes to Atlanta, there's been trade rumors of Trae Young and DeJounte Murray, but the pick and roll between him and Trae Young is only going to make him better. Possibly has a good impact of what Derek Lively kind of offered Dallas just out of the pick and roll. I think Lively is better than Clingan, but I think Clingan will improve at a faster rate playing with a point guard like Trae Young, just to get him involved offensively. But obviously on the defensive side, the things he brings is super valuable. And then his per 36 numbers in college were just absolutely insane. I think Clingan, I agree. I think I would go Alex Sarr over Clingan. But like you said, I think Atlanta's going to go with someone where they know what they're going to get. And like you said, they need defense. And I think Alex Sarr, for as good as he is, doesn't offer as much defensive upside as Donovan Clingan does. So I think Atlanta taking Clingan is honestly a good move for them. But in my opinion, I like Alex Sarr to have a better career than Donovan Clingan. And then what do you think about the Hawks possibly trading down? Because we've seen a report that the Spurs might want to move up to 1. And then even I've seen Charlotte possibly wants to move up. Do you think Atlanta moves down, or do you think they're for sure going Clingan at 1?
I think that, yeah, they could definitely trade down to get Clingan, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they do that to get another player or some picks. I don't know.
Yeah, and then do you think, so when Paulo went first overall, there was a lot of reports that they were going Jabari Smith. Is this a possible smokescreen where they're just like, they want the rest of the NBA and the public to think, oh, Atlanta's going to take Clingan and end up going with Sarr at 1?
I mean, yeah, it definitely could be like that because, I mean, I think Alex Sarr definitely has more potential and stuff like that. But, yeah, I don't know. It could definitely be like that. We don't really know who the number 1 pick could be.
Mm-hmm. So that's all we had for today's episode of kind of the off season. And thank you guys for watching.